I do my best to keep things simple in Canvas, and I'm going to walk you through how you should approach the course in Canvas. For those of you who've used this software before, you might be a little disappointed because some of the options that Canvas gives you, I have decided not to use. And that's because I believe by keeping things simple, I can put all the complexity into the activities that I'm going to have you walk through for each deadline. So it gives me a little more pedagogical freedom, even though we don't have as many complex tools to play with. And then as the course goes on, I'll add. So let's show you the way things work. You come into this class and you're trying to figure out, what do I need to do first? And the way you do that is you click on the date, the next due date you want to work with. Now at this point we only have one due date up, but you click on that due date and you're taken to an assignment list, a to-do list of everything that's due by 11:59 p.m. on that date. And you walk through these 3 links and do all of the activities in those 3 links. And then sometimes there's a text gym or some other little thing I want you to do at the end. But basically this is a checklist. You do each item on there. You'll notice that I've provided time estimates for those items. If those time estimates are tough for you, you should reach out to me so we can talk about ways that I can help you be more efficient in there. Now, let's walk through one. So for June 19th, I need to start off with this course introductions, IRLD. That means integrated reading, lecture, and discussion. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to see that there are different topics with readings, like the course syllabus, and videos. Now the videos are pretty short. I'm usually in the ballpark of about 5 minutes, but a lot of times I'm less. Sometimes I'm a little more. You'll also notice that in each topic there are these little integrated discussions. And you can go in those integrated discussions and participate in them. These are quick hit discussions where you just post an idea and you move on. You're not required to do all of them. Typically there'll be at least 4, sometimes as many as 5 or 6. The minimum requirement is to do 2. Any of these short discussions you do beyond the 2 required, you get bonus points for your weekly learning activities grade. So if we go back again to where we were, you'll see there's more of these little videos, there's web pages to check out, and at the end there's even a little quiz. And you can click on that quiz, it takes you right into the quiz. Also, you'll see that at the bottom of each page that I link you to, I always give you an option to move forward or an option to go back. So if you clicked on this, it would take you back to the list of assignments, or you can just keep working through the list of assignments by clicking here and going to the next part of the assignment. And here you'll see that not all the assignments are as elaborate as that first one with all those embedded videos. Some look much more straightforward like this, with a link to a web lecture, say, that includes readings and maybe an embedded web lecture and all that. So where all the focus is on the web page. And in this case, there's a link to another discussion option, and there's a link to another quiz. Once again, at the bottom, you have the option of moving forward. In this case, it's going on to the class discussion, or going backwards, either to the previous activity or to your deadline number 1 checklist. So working from these checklists, I think, is the best way for me to embed a lot of different creative activities, but in a simple way for you to work through them sequentially. So that's my take on Canvas. But what I'd like you to do is to remind you where you can go to get help from other people. In particular, the help resources in Canvas are amazing. Use an easy link to emailing me a question. I love to get questions. I respond as quickly as I can. There are Canvas guides that you can go through to look up topics and discover and learn new things. You can report a problem if you think Canvas is messing up. If you need some help, you're trying to figure out how to do something in Canvas, there's a 24/7 support line. It's amazing. And then MCC has its own help desk, which can also really help you, especially if you're having trouble with an interface between Canvas and your computer. Often, both of these sites can help you with those kind of glitches because typically it involves something to do with your internet browser or some other formatting on your computer that they can make recommendations on. Obviously, they can't fix your computer for you, but they can guide you through strategies that might help you. So please don't forget the power of the help resources in Canvas. They're there around the clock, and it's really important that you not waste a lot of time on technology, that you focus on reading and writing, and that the technology, if you run into glitches, you move on or you get help quickly from one of these excellent sources. So I hope this little overview has been helpful. Again, everything starts on our homepage. There is one other place where, for your convenience, you can find out what to do on any particular guideline, and that is in the calendar function in Canvas. So if you go into Canvas, look on the calendar, the work for that deadline pops up there for you. You can click on that, and it get a little pop-up screen, and you can go to things from there if you want. But I think you'll find things work better if you're working from the homepage, because then you can stay tapped into any new resources or ideas that I share on this page that can change throughout the semester. Okay, hope this quick intro to how we're using Canvas was helpful. See you in Canvas.